defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector. Shorten it by 2 letters, without the I.
Built on the site of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome everyone to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Today we have an all-AFC meeting. It's the Houston Texans and the Baltimore Ravens. Ready to get this one going. And we're off from Baltimore. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. On the move, headed right. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Jackson, quick pass wide. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Lamar's going to keep this one. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards too.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He beams one, deep right side. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. The Ravens gonna punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he's brought down before the return gets far. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud in the air to start us off. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
first couple snaps, first drive of a game, it's all about who can land that opening punch, gain that first advantage in a game-long back and forth. Well, that opening punch was a solid cross, maybe even an uppercut that caught him right on the job and sets an immediate tone for this defense.
After the sack, another pass on second down. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Texans are going to have a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Tried to throw on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That's completed right side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. On play action, here's Stroud. Trumbull with the grab. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases...
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
First down, here's Lamar. Near the goal line. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. It's Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stout all set to send this one away. Dameon Pierce now to return it. He stopped on the run back of the 27. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun handoff to Pierce. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, some positive yardage here, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling. And they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Shotgun now for Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the gun, Stroud. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. You got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's Stroud. Hauled in down the sideline. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle, they showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
About 4 yards on that carry. It's going to be 2nd down for them.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
On the quick, right?
Into the air, Stroud. To the ground it goes, that's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're left with 4th and short.
You know, it's fascinating how those routes you run so many times in practice become a whole lot more difficult in the actual game. That was an important 3rd and short to convert. Very surprised to see that play fail.
Now they send their back in motion right. Stroud gonna go on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Stroud completes it quick, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans start to fight back with their first points of this game. Tank Dell the touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Lamar back to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Second and 3 now. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you could recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And it falls incomplete. Went for the deep ball there, but just couldn't connect.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Lamar off the play fake. Finds him over the middle. On the move, past the 40. Into the red zone. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. They'll try this extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. Stout all set to send this one away. Pierce now on the return. And he's out of bounds up across the 25. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. Connection made to Tremble. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Stroud throwing here on 1st. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Stroud. Hits him on the in route. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Here's Stroud again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. 1st and 10, around to Mixon. And finally, they bring him down. He shook up a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
From the 17. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Stroud looking to throw, 3rd and 2. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our 1st half. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break. Report. He cuts it back right. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Stouts all set to send this one away. Pierce now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Looking for the back that time. play, second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And he's got this complete to Dameon Pierce. And he'll work this one up to the 28. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Going on third down, Stroud. He just gets the first and more. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Throwing again, it's Stroud. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long.
Here we go. Tony.
Another try following the sack. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Shotgun now for Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. It's a 21-yard gain, and it sets up a Houston first. New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, Stroud. Bails out of the pocket quick. This one's out to Noel, left side. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
This QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Again, Stroud. Completed over the middle. Got some room to work. It is in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He fields it from the 8. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Intended for Mark Andrews. Incomplete. It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Lamar now from the gun. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays right before the snap. You know, if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They give right side to Henry. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
He was brought down by Jimmy Ward. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this 2nd half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Stout in punt formation for the Ravens.
The coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
22-yard line.
Texans to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19, what's up? 19 seconds. 11.
Here's Stroud now. He lofts it deep left. They connect on the deep shot. They get there to take him down right around the 41. This play goes for 36. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Running with Mixon out of the gun. He still has room inside the 30. And he'll finally be taken down at the 25. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tony.
After After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
South. 19. Look at hot.
Mixon on the counter. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
From the gun, here's Pierce. And he's able to get this down to the 13. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. On the option, here's Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
From the gun, Stroud. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
18. 11. South.
To the air, Stroud. It's his running back. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
Pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, you do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did. That field goal gives us the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on 1st. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
2nd and 10 now. Short pass brought in. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Not the biggest game, but exactly what they needed. Just get the first down and keep this drive rolling.
First and 10 from the 41. Out of the gun, Henry. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Another run for Henry. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens trail by a field goal. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Running once more with Henry. No one around. He's got space. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Here's Henry on the option. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Getting out to his left. Now he takes it.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Jackson, quick pass wide. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minutes. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Stout all set to send this one away. Pierce now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Completed to Collins. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Houston calls it second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. In a good spot here, second and inches.
18.
Setting up to pass. Hits him on the out route. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Great, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens make the play that should win them this game. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game.
But we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception. Yet another one count. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So in front of a flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home.